I'm professional.
Wow.
I'm a professional. I can make it work. Anyways, ahoy everybody! Welcome back to the Vtuber Lorecast, the first episode of 2026. And Cosita is out in space again. How are you doing, Cosita?
Well, what can I say? It's all interesting over here.
In space.
I am again in PNG mode because there was like a problem with the artifact that I'm using to track my movements for some reason.
Huh. Well, it's okay. Things work out either way. I mean, basically all of our guests are going to be, using the transponders that you gave us, so it works out. So, it's fine.
Ah, that's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. It works out. Yeah, we're returning with another episode. Today's guest, we got a hell-yeena, and we also have a Dark Aetherian Vampire that are going to be joining us today.
Evil people, I see.
Yeah, I mean, well, depends on who you ask. Everyone's evil in their own ways, as some people say. I mean, some people consider me evil. I'm just a humble pirate, though. I'm not evil.
You're a pirate, Captain. You're supposed to be.
Just because I'm a pirate doesn't mean that I'm evil. I just, prefer the ways of having freedom and be able to do whatever the hell I want, not, being controlled by government. It's fine. It's fine. Works out. And I mean, some people think you are evil. We've heard the rumors about you being evil. I'm not saying that you are. Just that some people do.
Absolute fake news.
Absolute fake news. How are your mods in your quote unquote storage container?
They're perfectly fine, I bet. They love where they are.
Oh, okay. Good. I've heard y'all been enjoying some nice circuses going on over there. Some would say it's amazing.
Of course.
But anything exciting going on with you, Cosita? I know we took ourselves a little break last month, to enjoy the holidays.
Well, you enjoy holidays. I've just been working a lot.
Well.
But yeah, no, just nothing going on. Maybe soon I'll come back. I just gotta get used to my new schedule.
I feel that. That's kind of where I'm at too, trying to, rebuild a schedule and getting that all sorted and figured out. But such is life, and we are pioneers. I don't know where I'm going with that. Anyways, yeah, we could just go ahead and, start a little bit early, 5 minutes early if we wanted to. Our first guest is already chilling in the lounge. You feel like you're up for it, starting a little bit early?
Sure.
All right, cool. I'm just gonna check in on them, making sure they're all good. Let me send them a DM really quick, and because I see they're in the lounge, but sometimes they're getting themselves some water, getting themselves prepped, all that fun jazz. Let's see here. Once I hear back from them, we will be good to go. Yay! How has work been?
All good. I got a raise and I got a new position too.
Oh, moving all up in the world.
Yeah, it's a raise of like 75% of my original pay or something.
Oh, that's good. That's like really good.
Yeah. And my new position is way more chill, but at the same time way more critical to what we're doing. So it's like a lot of power and a lot of responsibilities, but way more chill than what I was doing before.
So are you still bounty hunting then?
Of course.
Oh. Do you set the bounties? Are you the bounty setter now?
Nah, I'm just more like a dealer.
Okay. Information broker, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. Information broker.
Yeah, well, that's always good. There's value in information. As they say, knowledge is power.
Precisely. Just like that.
Yeah, exactly. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and pull in our first guest. So our first guest is a hell-yeena. They used to be a former guard until, they did a little bit of slacking on the job and basically had stuff stolen. And now they are on a mission to find the stolen artifacts. Let me pull them into the stream room while I set up their whole thing. Boop! Totally not professional, am I? Let's see, reactive. Why do I have to authorize things again? There we go. One of these days, I will be able to have all of this set up properly. But today will not be
What's
that
up,
day.
Raiders?
What's a professional?
Exactly. What is a professional? There we go. See, now we got. There we go. Oh, now you're on the table. Hold on. Let me get you behind the table. There we go. Now we're set. Oh, wait. Come back here.
I'm small enough to fit on the table. It's fine.
Well, look. Just because you got high, lost some important artifacts, doesn't mean we have to be climbing up on tables now. Or lampposts.
Wow.
Good thing I don't have any lampposts here. I saw you climbing up lampposts earlier.
I was celebrating.
Oh, celebrating. Oh, okay.
I forget what at the time, but yeah.
I see. Well, now that I have the transmitter working and you are officially on the screen, would you kindly introduce yourself?
Yeah. Hi. To you both. This is the first time we're actually talking. I'm Pyre. I know it says PyreH0und, but the back part's just a descriptor. And I'm a hell-yeena, which is like a hellhound, but also a hyena. So more, and that's me. I was as you had mentioned, I was guarding a relic. I was a guard of a relic vault in hell, and I got a little too high, and some stuff got stolen. I don't remember what, and they banished me here to find it, which would be, that's why I'm small, because I lost a bunch of. When they kick you out, they take a lot of your power with them. They keep it all. So I kind of.
That kind of seems like that would be the opposite effect if they're wanting you to, find the artifacts that were lost on their side. You think they would allow you to have your full power, be able to search for these things.
You would think, but there's also the punishment that's involved with it as well.
Wouldn't the punishment necessarily just be you having to go find these artifacts that apparently you don't know what was stolen, which is another weird thing? Why wouldn't they tell you what was stolen?
Hell's a weird place. And I'm personally, just between us girls, I think they just wanted to get rid of me anyway.
Okay.
But that's the official story.
Got it. Did they at least give you, some kind of descriptors of what some of these items are that you were looking for?
No, they didn't, but I can smell them. So what I've kind of been doing is anything that smells hellish enough, I've kind of been grabbing. So I got a pile of stuff that I'm sifting through, and they're finding.
What are some of these? What are some of the items that you have reclaimed so far? Anything powerful? Any magical? Do you smell anything on my ship? Because I shouldn't have anything, to my knowledge. Unless Fulsier left something.
Well, not at the moment. I have had the unfortunate problem of getting a cold, so my nose is a little stuffy. And Christmas, the holiday season, has been very slow going.
see.
But I do have. It's nothing. It's not magical, but it's very tainted. It's a very small, 20-sided die.
Oh.
I think it's cursed.
How so?
Well, I don't know. I haven't rolled it. I haven't dared to try. I think it's just cursed to always roll terribly.
Oh. Yeah, we should throw that at the bottom of the ocean then. We don't need that kind of evil in the world where it constantly rolls low.
Well, that's why I'm taking it back. I'm holding on to it, and things like that they only use for very specific applications. I'm not sure where you would use a die that always rolls low, but hey, you know.
I feel like
some people.
I feel like gamblers would be using that.
You know, actually, I haven't been to a casino, but I don't. Don't they usually use the 6-sided dice?
Yes, they typically do use D6s, but I mean, there's always the back alleys and stuff like that as well that will, you know, use different kinds of game. I don't know any gambling games that use a D20, but I'm sure there probably is some kind of gambling game out there that involves a D20.
Oh, I'm sure it exists. Yes. You humans are fascinating creatures.
Yeah, we try to be. So, with you being a hell-yeena, where exactly in the spectrum does that fit with demons and devils?
It is more... that's an excellent question. And that depends on how you view it, because there are some... It depends on your cosmologies and things like that, and we have our own hierarchy, I guess, because more closer to devil. Demons are more chaotic and unruly. And devils have codes, somewhat. And they follow some rules. I tend to not follow them very well, but that's just me.
Well, I mean, sometimes rules need to be broken. Ain't that right, Cosita?
I don't know what you're talking about.
He's a bounty hunter. He has to break the rules sometimes to get his bounty.
This is not about me. Thank you so much, Captain.
I mean, I break rules. Do you think I buy the cursed objects that I come across? No.
No, who would
they find their way.
Who would want to buy cursed objects when you can just take them?
Yeah, they find their way into my hands and they don't leave.
Yeah,
it's all good.
Exactly. See, I get it. It's a good life, you know. Why buy things when you can just take it? Take what you can, give nothing back. That's just the motto.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious.
So, it sounded like it wasn't just one important relic that was taken. It sounds like there was multiple relics that were taken.
Yes. Now, I have a very important question for both of you gentlemen. Assuming gentlemen, Have you ever partaken of the devil's lettuce?
I mean, I know I have. I don't know about Cosita.
The devil lettuce?
Yes. I believe up here, some, like, the weeds.
No.
Okay. There's a funny phenomenon that happens sometimes when you consume a lot of it for a very long time, where your memory gets bad.
I think I feel like that. I think that's just an urban myth. I don't know. I feel like I've smoked
Regardless.
a lot. I feel like I've smoked a lot, but my memory is, decent.
I have, and mine is often compared to a sieve. Unimportant things, like what the relics look like, and what they're supposed to do and who might have stolen them.
Okay.
I have those. I don't know.
Fair enough.
I don't think I'm being monitored. But I don't intend on returning them. Really? Right away?
Mm-hmm.
But that's... We keep that under wraps. Just, between friends.
Fair. That's fair.
I'm not happy being...
So, obviously, it was mentioned that you partaked in the devil's lettuce while on duty, which caused, things to get stolen. And I just gotta ask, were you like the only guard on duty at that time? I feel like you're the only one getting punished if there was multiple things when, if these were truly important, there'd be more guards.
It's a very good question. And you're very perceptive. I don't... Probably. There should have been. There weren't.
Now,
is it smelling like an inn?
What part of hell is this? That way I just for research purposes, let me grab my notebook really quick, just in case if I need to visit.
Oh, well, I'm not allowed to tell you that. That's proprietary information.
Right.
Classified.
Right. What's it next to?
It's right next to... In fact, this particular vault is embedded into a gigantic rock face of obsidian.
Giant rock pile of obsidian. Alright, cool. I'm no particular reason, no concern. Yeah, it's fine.
If you go and visit, you'll be surprised how little that narrows it down.
I'm sure I can figure it out.
I'll give you something. Can give you something. A little something to go off of. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
But no, I the more you're asking these questions, it's feeling like it might have been an inside job. Or setup.
It really does sound like it.
Yeah. It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Maybe they were scared of the potential that you wield.
I wouldn't go that far.
Well, what were some of these powers that were taken away from you?
Well, I do know. I used to be able to take a much more intimidating form, much larger, more canid in appearance, more bestial, and the conjuration of fire, classic stuff. Conjuration and manipulation of fire and shape-shifting capabilities beyond your wildest imaginations. That was about the limitations of where I was at before, and now I've got nothing.
Oh, so they took everything away.
Yeah.
Wow. I thought you would have had some powers left over.
Extremely limited shape-shifting, but at the moment I can pretty much go between this form and the gremlin.
Okay.
I'm working on regaining some power to go into a different form, but that's time-consuming and I need to be able to still live while I'm up here, so the work never ends.
I see. Cosita, do you have any questions you would like to ask?
Yes, of course. Oh boy. Give me the gossip, Pyre. What about the people in hell? Who was your biggest rival? Who was secretly glad to see you take the fall?
How much time do you got? It's a long list.
Wow, you had a lot of enemies then.
Less enemies, and just people tend to not like me for some reason. I'm an acquired taste.
Do
At least down
like
there.
them back?
At least down there. Because I'm nice. And personable. At least I think I am. Compared to some of them.
What are like the top three? What are like the top three?
Oh, top three. Well, I mean, I don't have any names at the moment, but I'll have to think on that. It's a very long. It's a very long list, and I have had. I've had quite a few years of just stewing and steaming and yeah.
You said back then you don't intend on going back for the time being. Do you like it, the human world, so much? Do the people actually like you way more than while he was in hell?
I mean, I kind of like it up here. Where I ended up, it's very cold. At least right now. And I'd never really experienced cold outside of a very particular level of the hell. So I'm not a huge fan of prolonged snow and cold and all of that, but the people are okay. I am...
Interesting.
There is a sprinkling of magic that affects everything supernatural. So I still, IRL, in the flesh, I appear as a human individual.
Fascinating. Well, give me more gossip. I want them all. Give me the tea about you and the demon hunting VTubers. What's your relationship with them?
There's demon hunting VTubers?
Yes, they are indeed.
Oh, yeah. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, there's actually one in the chat. I'm having to calm them down at the moment as they put away a shotgun.
Ah, glorious. Well, I don't know of any of them. I haven't interacted with many VTubers at this particular stage. I will say to any that are watching right now, and any that are out there, I am friendly to humans. I am on your side. As much as it might not seem like it, I do not need you to trust me, necessarily. But I do need to have my physical form, because honestly, I don't know what would happen if I died up here. But also... there's still some relics around that I gotta find. Those could be in the hands of less than great people.
So you're saying you actually will be willing to harm humans in order to get the relics?
Well, no, that's why I steal them. I try to steal them whenever possible. Comes a whole orchestration and a whole production. If you've ever seen your human serial show, Leverage, it's kind of like that. Like, yes, I'm a bad guy, but I'm doing bad things to other bad guys and then keeping them from doing worse things.
Oh, so like Dexter.
With less killing.
Got it.
Yeah. I haven't killed a human before.
But
So I have that going
have
for me.
Killed something?
Well, I mean, not everything that lives in hell is... that classified information.
But that's what we're trying to find out. We want the gossip. We want the tea. We want
I know.
information.
There's only so much I can say. But there are creatures.
Don't worry, Pyre. Captain is here to ask you the boring ass question.
It's
Go on,
true.
Captain.
Yeah, it's true. I'm more of the boring questions. Cosita wants the gossip and the tea.
Well, I can keep. There are creatures in hell that are neutral.
Okay.
Is the best way to say it. There are animals and other, mostly animals and creatures of a eldritch nature. There are things beyond heaven and hell that... There are things beyond heaven and hell.
Sounds like you're talking about our mighty Lord Cthulhu.
In a manner of speaking.
Ah, I see. Yes, yes. Not that I worship Cthulhu or anything, but I've heard that they are mighty.
They are among the things that I am speaking of. Thankfully, or not thankfully, to prefer any cultists out there. They are still asleep. For now. Last I knew. That's been a few decades, though.
What has been your most interesting, I guess, thief story? What's your most daring heist? There we go. That's the word, heist. That's a good word.
Daring heist. Oh, I'll have to think on that one. I don't have anything at the ready, but yeah, I don't have anything at the ready.
Okay.
Nothing comes immediately to my mind. So I am sorry, I don't have a thrilling story of daring do. Or ne'er doing well.
Okay, that's fine. Well, in that case, with how much of the devil leaf that is being smoked and such, is there a favorite strand? I've heard there's many different strands. I've participated in many. Is there a specific one that you tend to lean towards too?
Yeah, there is a particular strain. I don't know if it's a strain or not, but it is what it's... I apologize for my speech pattern. My brain does not always work linearly. It's very frustrating in more ways than one. It is it's referred to as tiger's blood.
Oh.
And that is a particularly good, for me, it hits me really well. I enjoy that one in particular, and holy, some strain names are not, I would swear, I would swear a devil came up with them, because they're just absolutely horrific to read and to say, and it's like, it tells me nothing about anything.
I mean, tiger's blood. That's a very intimidating name, and I mean, most of the time when people use tiger's blood, it's like supposed to be an energetic thing, or like ready to conquer the world, essentially. Is that what this one does?
No, funnily enough, it does the exact opposite.
Oh.
It is an indica dominant strain.
And it's named tiger blood. That's It's an interesting. Okay, that's an interesting indica name.
It was definitely a choice.
It definitely was a choice. Like that. if I'm thinking like I'm ready to go to sleep, tiger's blood is not what I would think of to put me to sleep.
Not quite. But it gets you nice and floaty.
Okay. How much did you smoke on the job?
On the job? Well, on the job at the time, because I thought I could get away with it. It's mostly because it was dull. It's a significant amount.
Okay.
It's hard to keep. It's hard to keep track of specific weights when it's not. What's the word? When it's still a flour.
Right.
That's the word.
Okay. Yeah.
I was, it was probably if it was, 2 or 3 bowls.
That's a pretty hefty amount, depending on, how big the bowls were.
Yeah.
But
I've been told I have a tolerance.
that's good. I don't. I don't smoke as much as I probably should.
Devilish constitution.
Yeah. I'm just human. What can I say?
Nothing wrong with.
all.
After all, yes.
Yeah. But, all right, Cosita, what gossip do you want brought up now?
Oh, yeah. Pyre. Well, first things first, we gotta say something since Captain didn't mention it because he's a terrible host. But we are so glad to have you around because we had to actually delay this interview since last year. Poor Pyre has been waiting a whole year for this, and it's all Captain's fault.
That is partly my fault and partly other reasons why, but yes. But go on.
Of course, Captain. So, Pyre, you may be wondering where am I going with this? That says a lot about someone who's committed to blending in human society, looking forward for an interview. Tell me, how many human friends do you have? What do they do? How do they meet you? What do they think? Do they know that you're actually some kind of exiled demon?
Well, I have, yes. For start, I will. Let me start out first by saying it is no problem at all. I do enjoy. I've wanted to. One of my things for end of last year, going into this next year, was trying to reach out more and do more content, do more stuff, make more things, stream more. My full-time job does take a lot out of me, which makes that very difficult, but I do my best, and I understand the delays and things like that, so don't worry your pretty little heads about that. I would have waited another month if I had to. It's no skin off of me. I can't put an exact number to it, because I don't keep track of specific numbers, but I have a number of human friends. Some of them I have met through gaming, whether physically or mostly physically, but some virtually, and then as social interactions do, friend of a friend, or your friend's wife, and you end up becoming friends with your friend's wife as well, and things like that. My closest friends, and I would say my roommate, are starting to become aware. My roommate knows, but I trust him. And he doesn't think much of it.
Well, that's
He's just a little.
That's a good roommate.
Yeah, he's very good. What's up with my shit?
Fascinating. Very fascinating. Well, we got word that you recently went and navigated through City 17. How was your experience from that, huh?
It was terrible, let me tell you.
Terrible? How
Yeah.
so?
Well, I don't even remember getting on the train. Then I was on a train. I got off. And it's the security, way overzealous. Pulled me into a side room. This guy was talking to me like he knew me. No idea who he was. And then go and send me off on some harebrained adventure. All the security was trying to kill me for why, I don't know. Terrible customer service. I don't know what.
Were you there as a tourist? You said you don't remember how you got in the train in the first place.
I really don't know. I think I was.
Could it be that it was one of your enemies in hell?
You know, the methodology does feel familiar.
Interesting. Very interesting. But they didn't go as far as killing you right away, so I guess they just want to mess with you. Did you mess with a lot of people in hell? Be honest here. I want all the tea. You say you were able to shapeshift before.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds very tricky. Because you can't trust a shapeshifter. You can't.
I am hurt.
Go on, tell me everything.
I absolutely would absolutely mess with people, and that was part of why. Undoubtedly, part of why a lot of them didn't necessarily care for me as an individual. I wouldn't say I was an incorrigible prankster, but I do enjoy messing with people. I always meant it in good fun. But some people take things a little too personally.
We got a prankster here. Interesting. Very interesting.
Nothing wrong with
So,
being a prankster.
As a prankster, right?
Prankster, brat.
Well, as a brat, more like. Tell me. What's... Back when you had your powers, right? What was the most evil shape-shifting creature or thing you became into?
Well, it was less. This wasn't my choice, but it makes for a good story, and I think I enjoyed it. It was funny, but there was a particular soul that came through. I don't remember the specifics. I'm not usually involved in the punishments department, but I was on vacation at the time and needed a little extra money. And I read and they were looking for this guy, someone to punish this individual, to assist. You know, they were having a hard time getting anything to stick. The guy wasn't feeling bad about anything. He was not, you know, didn't seem to care that he was in hell at all. So they had me transform into his deceased, various members of his deceased family, and to all, I don't want to get too specific because of the platform, but punished accordingly, and I had a great time.
Such a sadistic individual you are.
Well, the
No,
other half
don't
of
worry.
the other half of the coin. The
Don't
people
worry
doing the
about
things to me were sadistic. I enjoyed it.
It's okay. It's okay. There's a reason you were in hell to begin with. You can't trust someone like that. I am not a fan of the evil people, of demons and stuff like that. Because they're so evil, you see. I could never be something like that. Now, Pyre. Despite all of that, despite everything, right? If you were to have your powers here in the human world, would you use them? And how?
I can't be too specific, but yes. Not for anything overly evil. But probably the main thing I want to do is find, well, accomplish my goal, my task. But then amass power and go back and turn things on them.
Ah, you want power, I see. Interesting. A power dynamic changes
Vengeance.
everything here. Vengeance?
Vengeance.
Vengeance. Vengeance. Interesting.
Now, what kind
Well-
of vengeance, though? Like, vengeance on a specific person or an ideology?
The whole of hell and to reshape it in my image.
Oh.
However, that's involved. And unlikely to. Nope. Yep. Not any
Someone
particular
definitely-
individual or ideology, but all of hell.
Okay.
Someone really holds a grudge. Interesting.
Like you wouldn't believe.
How would you reshape hell into your own image?
Oh. One step at a time. One step at a time, Captain. I haven't thought that far ahead. I have a general goal. And for right now, that's good enough for me. I need to have the ability to even return first. Baby
Okay.
steps.
Well, yes, baby steps, but it's always good to, have a plan for the future. So it sounds like you said you have like a general idea. So what's the general idea of how you would reshape things?
Well, it is supposed to be about punishing bad people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Objectively.
Mm-hmm.
So, making sure, at least the general idea, is to try and refocus and rebrand into hell being about punishing the bad people. If you're not a bad person, you don't go there. Making sure people know what without a doubt will get them sent there. That way we know. That way the humans know how not to end up there. Have it be more, have the information shared more widely to, at least for the big ones. Like, if you do these, you're gonna go.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Circumstances don't necessarily matter.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's as much as I got.
that would be a complete revolution towards the system, isn't it? After all, the ones who decide who goes to hell and who stays in heaven is God, isn't it? The people in heavens. So that would mean you would have to change things in heavens as well, if you want to reshape who goes there, who stays there.
This is true. The logistics of that are well beyond my pay grade, though. And I would need to... There's a lot. I would need to... There's a lot of learning, and I would need allies with information that I do not possess. So I've never been to heaven, so I don't know how they do things up there.
Fascinating. Maybe you can meet some angel VTubers. They could share some information with you.
Perhaps. Like
definitely
I said,
lead you in the right direction for that.
Goal of 2020 for 2026, networking.
You hear that, Sophie, in the chat? You have potential information gathering, an ally potentially. So put the shotgun away.
But you got no powers! What good could be becoming friends? Or college or allies as you? What can you offer, Pyre?
Unmatched loyalty. Once you've earned my loyalty, you pretty much have it forever. You'd have to do some pretty heinous things to me or people I care about to lose that loyalty. That's, at this juncture, that's really all I can offer, and a cute, disarming personality and appearance.
So
very interesting.
You're bringing up the goals of networking and things of that nature. What are some of the steps that you're taking for networking?
Well, I applied to do this, and I'm here talking with you guys, and I feel that's it. And it's an interesting step. Mm-hmm. It's a good step, and it's, I definitely stepped out of my comfort zone by doing that. But also, I am intending on intend to save up money. I would love to be able to go to TwitchCon this year in November.
Okay.
To go in person and meet people, even though hardly anybody is gonna know who I am, which is fine.
But isn't that a goal in itself? Like meeting people before going to the con, so you can both plan on going together or meet up together, so you can have someone to talk to before them. Yes.
Then I am in a number of community discords of other VTubers, and I'm working on just VTuber community discords. Like specifically, I know Captain is in it as well. The Elden Wood, I believe it is. Mm-hmm. I'm a part of that. I need to figure out a date and talk with. There is another VTuber that I'm going to be setting up a collab with at some point. I'm going to keep that as a super special secret. Mm-hmm. And I want to go to, right now, the big one that I'm thinking of is TwitchCon in November. But I would love to go to more cons of any kind. Although I'm also just want to go to get the experience of going and maybe networking for the cons, because I've not been to big conventions outside of like a couple of one actually miniature wargaming convention, so not even related to content creation at all. So I imagine it's going to be a completely different experience.
TwitchCon in particular, I've never been to TwitchCon itself. The most conventions I've ever been to were like Comic Cons and PAX. So I have no idea what's in store for TwitchCon. I have no information on that. But conventions in general, especially like the bigger ones, especially like TwitchCon, because I know that's a big one. They take a lot of energy out. it's definitely something to prep for sure.
Completely.
Yeah.
And I mean, if either of you have heard of Adepticon, that's one I've been to quite a few times, and it takes a lot out of you because you're running around talking to people all day, getting to your events and stuff, and it's a lot of fun. But at the end of the weekend, you are absolutely just freaking drained.
Yep.
So I know there's TwitchCon, there's PAX. Oh, what was it? I know there was someone I was watching mentioned a specific, like, more VTuber related specific con than even TwitchCon.
Oh?
I don't remember what it was.
Might be.
I'll have to look.
I would assume.
my Anime Expo keeps being what pops up into my mind, but I don't think it was Anime Expo, but I think that's already. Oh wait, I think Anime Expo 2025 already happened, but it was like whatever. I don't remember specifics. But there's a lot. I mean, heck, I know. I think the Vichiban people might be trying to put on WeebCon again.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be fun to go to wherever it is. It's just, I live in the middle of the freaking. I'm currently stuck in the Midwestern United States, so it's plane rides to get anywhere.
Right. I
And then
know that feeling.
Oh yeah, the frigid North.
So, what is something one can expect when tuning into your streams?
Cozy vibes mostly. Chaos as is warranted. I still have a rather.
Uh-oh. What happened? Oh, God. Oh, God, what happened? Okay, hold on here. What the hell just happened? What just happened? What the hell? Am I back? Am I back? Am I back? Am I alive? Hello?
Yeah.
Okay. I think we're back online. I don't know what happened. Literally, my OBS and Discord just went kapoop for some reason, but I still had internet. I don't know what happened.
Oh no.
I think we're back. It looks like it's back. OBS looks like it's running. Cool. All right. I think we're good. I think we're back. I hope. So last thing that I heard was cozy streams and chaotic vibes, and then it just cut out.
Oh, I mean yeah, cozy vibes, chaotic. I play a lot of shooters, whether third person or first person, as well. I am intending to eventually, might be starting it this Friday, but I'm not gonna plug that or confirm or deny. But I'm going to start Kingdom Hearts 3 at some point.
Ooh.
That is on my schedule. Because I saw another VTuber playing through the first one for the very first time, and that sparked my, oh yeah, I really liked that series, so I should play the third one that I've never played yet.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize you never played the third one. Okay, that's
no. I've played the first and second, but I fell off after beating Kingdom Hearts 2, and I heard Kingdom Hearts 3 was coming out.
Oh.
But then I never really knew that it had came out.
Okay, quick question then about that.
Yes.
Did you play any of the side games?
I did not, but I had a friend that did, who informed me of lore.
Okay, as long as you're aware of that, because, I mean, even though it's technically it's Kingdom Hearts 3, all of the side games are relevant to leading up to 3.
Yep. Well, and I did, because I got them on, I think I got them on sale in the Epic Games Store. I got like the bundle collections that's like 1.5 and 2.5 or whatever, and it has all the side games too.
Yes, the bundles do have the side games on them. Yeah, as long as you are familiar with the lore itself, you should be fine, because yeah, if you go from 2 to 3 immediately, yeah, there's a big gap between
you
2
will
and
miss
3.
a lot. Yeah.
There's a lot, yeah.
I will probably, because I had started watching a lore video at one point. I'll probably finish watching it or watch it again, except it was like several hours long before I dive in, watch that again and take notes or something.
I will say, with your plans of networking, Kingdom Hearts is probably a good game to hop into for streaming wise, because I've noticed anytime I've had a few friends streaming it, like, they get a huge bump in like viewership and stuff, because there's a community for Kingdom Hearts. I've even considered replaying them myself, because I haven't played them in quite some time, and they are good games. So I'd say
they absolutely are.
So I think that's a good step for your networking. I feel like that will help, bring some more, help build a community and such for the hell-yeena.
Yeah, hopefully it should be good times.
All right. So there is something that we tend to do near the end of the interview. More of Casita doing it. Casita, would you like to do your usual, do you know this person?
Yes, of course. Pyre.
Yes.
There's something that we do by the end of the stream, is that I give you a certain list of individuals that you may or may not know. So, here comes the thing. I'm gonna ask you hyenas in media. Be movies, video games, anime, whatever, to see how much do you know about other hyenas in popular culture. Are you ready?
No, but I'm gonna let you go anyway.
Yeah, that's what I like. You better. Let's start with a classic that everyone knows. Shensi Banzai, and Et. Do you know them?
Yes, sir. Those would be the 3 hyenas from the Lion King.
Ah, see, so you know your stuff. I didn't even know they had names, honestly, before I did this research. How about Kiburi? From the Power Rangers Wild Force.
Oh, God.
Oh.
It's a hyena team Orgu monster.
Oh. Yeah, I had no idea.
How about the hyena hounds from Extinctioners?
No. I will honestly probably say I'm probably only going to know the first one. But that's fair. Research will win over just not anything. Every time.
How about Jack, or Laughing Jack, from American Dad?
I have not really watched. I didn't really get into American Dad that much.
How about Hess, from the Great North?
No, I do not know that one either.
How about Freaky Fred from Camp Laszlo?
I am aware of that individual.
Ooh, what do you have to say?
I am going off of the memory of an episode that I stumbled across once upon a time way back when. And having a vague memory of what the individual looks like. That's about all I have.
All right. What about Hyan from Mortal Kombat?
No, sir, I am unfamiliar.
Wait, repeat
How
that
about Hien? I don't know how to.
name?
Him N.
From Mortal Kombat. I don't... That's one that I don't even know, and I'm the Mortal Kombat guy.
Well, continuing on. What about... The last one is Gnaw from Sly Cooper.
Oh, wait. Which one?
No?
It sounds familiar. It sounds familiar, but I have not played Sly Cooper in a very long time.
Alright, it's okay.
Wait,
It's like
did you mean Havoc?
Oh, I think it was Havoc, yeah.
Okay, that's why I was so confused. I'm like, what character is that? I had to like Google it and find out it was Havoc's hyena animality. I'm like, what the... Who? Okay, that makes sense now. All right. Sorry, that was really bothering me.
All right. Thank you so much, Pyre. Very interesting. So you know your stuff about hyenas. They aren't very popular in cultural stuff, right? In video games or series or whatever. But they're still around. So it's good to know that you know.
No, some.
All right. Well, with that is about all the time that we have. Is there anything that you would like to share or any final words? So we give you the shout out really quick.
Just to thank you guys very much for having me on. It has been a pleasure. You're both lovely, and thanks. And I have I can be found. I'm trying to be less confusing about my social media presence, but I can be found at on Twitter and Instagram. I believe it's PyreH0und on Instagram, and Twitter is, I think if you just search PyreH0und, the O is a 0, should find me. My @ is also Ashrin Phoenix. Just can't change that. And I made that Twitter a long time ago.
Alrighty. Well, folks, be sure to, go drop them a follow and show them support. We always are all about support here. Pyre, thank you so much for joining us. It was an absolute pleasure having you. And hopefully your quest of finding more of these artifacts go in your favor.
Thank you very much. You both enjoy the rest of your night.
All right. Take care now.
Thank you. Have a nice one.
Alrighty. Lovely. Not as evil as one would expect.
Uh-huh.
You sound so unsure about that. But that's okay. I got another guess just for you. They're a vampire, Cosita. You love vampires, right?
Oh my god!
I brought another vampire aboard. We've already had one vampire. I figured we'd bring in another vampire this time. Alright, next up, folks, we have Raviel that will be joining us. And I'm going to pull them in right now and then work on getting their PNG pulled up correctly, because that's a thing that never works on my end. There we go. As my partner has just now exited the shower. Alright, Raviel, you are officially on the screen and we are good to go now. Would you kindly introduce yourself?
So I'm Raviel Polyferetius. I'm a Dark Aetherian Vampire. I don't know what else to say.
That's perfectly fine. Well, I mean, the first things first. You being a Dark Aetherian Vampire, how does that distinguish between typical vampires?
I would normally have just said vampire, but I'm not from Earth. So it is just my home is the planet Dark Aetherius.
Okay. Well, what can you tell us a little bit about your home?
Current history or the past?
Either or. Both.
Well, currently it is space debris.
Oh.
Yeah. I got off world when we called it sister planet. They were more hostile. Aetherius invaded.
Okay.
And as I was getting shot off towards apparently Earth, I actually got to see the planet blow up.
Oh. That's sad. And sad.
Yeah. But the way they blew it up kind of also doomed themselves. They rammed their planet into ours.
How did they manage to do that?
Honestly, don't know.
Cosita, are you aware of technology that involves planets moving and crashing into other planets?
Hopefully they crush and treat every single vampire who are all so evil!
Wow, here we go again.
Evil? Alright, there's evil vampires.
Yes, there are.
I haven't met any.
Cosita doesn't... Cosita sees things that are differently / undead as evil.
What
Oh,
can I say?
then-
I'm the hero of the whole world. Of course I got
Oh,
a
then-
third girl evil.
Oh, then you shouldn't see me as evil. I'm not undead.
Oh, right. See? See?
You're not undead?
Yeah, our race is naturally a vampire race. We are born that way.
Huh. S-
Do you take blood from others?
Some Dark Aetherians did. They prefer to drink animal blood.
Hmm.
Less sentience and less potential of their memories getting mixed in with mine.
Wait, what? Memories? Is that a thing vampires
Blood
do?
blood holds memories.
I wasn't aware of this.
Earth vampires might not. I haven't had many dealings with them.
So, I'm only aware of one other vampire at the moment, and I bully the hell out of them, and luckily I'm still alive.
That's fair.
Yeah. But it is what it is. So, it is mentioned that with you being not from Earth,
Mhm.
you are different from typical vampires. What are some of the differences?
Well, of course I mentioned the blood already. Another one is, depending on the vampire, they can have alternate powers beyond just the basic strength, speed, long life, and all that. Some have shapeshifting. I don't have that, but due to the Dark Aetherian blood in me, I actually have a form of shadow kinesis.
Okay.
So I am able to control any shadows and just any darkness in general.
Interesting.
People have asked me before, if I were to get very angry, could I not just grab a hold of the darkness that's inside of someone and choke them out? And I have said, don't make me angry enough.
So you are evil. I was right.
No, because I've never actually done that to somebody.
But you were
I've thought of it.
thinking about it.
What?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Well, if you met Julius Caesar in person, would you not have?
I'm not a historian. I wouldn't know.
Caesar
Yeah, I
was a
don't like the
prick.
salads.
Wait, okay, so if you're able to control like shadows and stuff, you're saying that you're able to control like the darkness in one's heart? It's that like how does that connected with shadows?
More just it's more kind of like the I haven't tried that actually. I don't know, but I do know, like, if you say you shut a house up and no lights on or anything,
Mm-hmm.
that whole house is full of shadows, is it not?
Correct. Yes.
So wouldn't the human body do the same thing?
Huh. Huh. That's. Huh.
And
I-
never used it that way. I prefer just using the shadows to travel.
That's like really stumping my brain. I guess, yeah, technically. Huh. I would have. Huh. That's really fascinating, actually. I would have. Yeah, I guess that technically makes sense. Okay, so do you have to like be able to see the shadow necessarily to control it?
Not really, but if I can see it, easier.
Okay. So it's kind of like more of like you can kind of feel where the closest shadows are.
Yes.
Interesting.
And if I focus long enough, which is how I use it for travel, I can make kind of shadow pathways to go from where I'm at to wherever I want to.
So how does that work? Is it basically like, okay, so you're saying essentially what I'm hearing and understanding is like you're able to go from one shadow in one part of a city to another shadow in a completely different part of the city?
Yes.
So are you entering like a shadow domain in a sense? And is there like anything within a shadow domain?
You could call it that, yeah. The only things beyond, because there's not really anybody else that uses it. There is the actual shadows themselves, because there are shadow denizens, but most of the time there's a path. If you stay on the path, they won't mess with you.
Interesting. What if you don't go on the path? What are some of the things that these denizens do?
I've never fallen off the path, so I'm unsure, but from what, because my family knew about these abilities before I left Dark Aetherius, my father had a theory that the denizens would try to consume you.
Fascinating. Very fascinating. All right, Cosita, go ahead with your gossip questions.
Do I even want to ask someone so evil? Well, Raviel, if that's a true name.
It is.
I can't really trust someone so evil. Besides, associated with such an evil person, just like Zombie Pandemic, I am not impressed. And you? Both of them, very questionable individuals, I can say, all right? But let's stop there. I am here, first things first, to welcome you to our little interview here. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
That way, we can actually put you on a watch list for the sake of society. On the first place. And
good luck finding where I live.
Of course, because someone cowardly hides in the shadows, it seems.
No.
Second of all, I would like to ask you, how did you come to Earth from Dark Aetherian? Because technically, you should have gotten a nationality. You should have got it through migration. How do you got here? Did you actually bribe someone? Did you actually kill someone to get in here? Tell me.
Well, honestly, it's been a couple thousand years since I did, but my father was a bit of a scientist, and one of the things he did, because we had a prophecy on planet of our sister planet wanting to destroy us, he decided to make spaceships, individual ones for his family. I was the only lucky one to get off the planet.
So if you're the only one, that means we only got your source as to know what happened there?
So far that I know. I'm unaware of any other Dark Aetherian vampires or any of the Aetherians. Those angelic looking. Not nice words.
Wow. Such attitude towards poor angelic people. What is your opinion on angelic VTubers?
Most angels of Earth have been fine. The Aetherian were hateful. But again, the ones I've met on, I haven't met any on Earth, but the ones I've seen from a distance seem fine.
I bet you're goody-goody with vampires from Earth. What is your relationship with them? Do you know any vampire VTubers?
No, I actually stay away from vampires.
Oh, that's a
Oh.
first. How come?
I have. It is easier to stay away from them as several. I've heard a lot of horror stories about them. Various things. So I prefer to stay away from them.
Maybe I judge you so suddenly. But I still don't trust you. Tell me,
Trust is earned, not
Raviel,
automatically gained.
you are a vampiric prince. What does the prince part means?
Well, on Dark Aetherius, I was the prince, yes. My father was king, mother queen. I am the last prince of Dark Aetherius. And I will never take the title of king, as my home is destroyed. There's no point.
I was just about to ask.
My original home, I should say.
Do you like Earth?
It's not bad. I've found a lot of things to like.
Such as?
Books. The books have been good. Movies have been fine. Models. The Gundam model kits are nice.
Man. Well, you can continue, Captain. I still can't trust someone who's vampire and alien. And royalty.
Don't you have a spaceship?
Of course I do. That's why I kill aliens.
Wow.
They all want to harm Earth. What can I do?
Sorry. Sometimes sometimes his mind can be a little bit more closed than it needs to be.
I am the hero of all mankind. It is what I have to do. It is what I'm out to do.
This is why I have him on the ship, so he can try to expand and see the new, and that not everyone is evil.
Oh, that's fair.
Well, speaking of some of the things that you were enjoying on Earth, I took a look through your little wish list that you had, and you brought up like books and models and things of that nature. I see a lot of cookbooks that you're looking for. Are you our chef? And what are some of your meals that you enjoy cooking?
Not really. I'm wanting to cook more, but I'm not really a chef. The best thing I've cooked is a dessert, which is some dirt cake.
Okay. Little baking action. That's something that I unfortunately struggle with. I'm not much of a baker.
Well, it's not really baking. It's more just chilling it down after you mix everything up.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's more like a pudding. It's called cake because you layer it. I don't know.
Huh. I would never
It is
thought-
very delicious, though.
Fascinating. What what has been your most challenging build for models?
Oh, the most challenging. Well, honestly, I would have to say probably the most recent one I did, which was the 1/144th real grade hyper mode God Gundam, because the entire kit is mostly shades of yellow and gold.
Oh.
It is a bit difficult.
So, with the Gundam kits particularly, because I've never really messed with building kits. Most of the building that I've ever messed with is Legos. But with the model kits and things of that nature, aren't model kits typically stuff that you have to paint yourself?
It depends on the model kit, actually. The Gundam ones, a lot of them, if you're getting real grade or high, I think it's high grade, they come with individual sheets of colored plastic. So the only thing at the end you might have to do is some stickers.
Okay.
And some of them, one of them that I got that's not from Bandai, it's an Ultimate Gear. I didn't have to do anything to it after I finished.
See, those are the kind of models that I want to find, because when I was just a wee lad, I was given a car model to make, and I pulled it out of the box. I'm like, the hell is this?
That sounds about right.
Because I loved Legos when I was a kid, so they're like, okay, let's take you a step up. I'm like, okay, I pull out of the box. What the hell is this? Why is everything the same color? Well, I gotta paint this?
This one is actually one that you don't have to paint because it's meant to be the color that the plastic is. Ultimate Gear's Millennium Puzzle is actually a good one.
Ooh.
Yeah, you make all of the pieces of the Millennium Puzzle from Yu-Gi-Oh, and then you get to solve the puzzle.
Oh my god, am I gonna become a model streamer now? Shit. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no. The doors might be opening for something new. Oh, that's fine.
There are various models, and they're all fun. I've had a few Gundams. The easy one, there's easy Pokemon ones, a few Digimon ones that I've done. They look good.
Have you done any builds on stream or YouTube?
Yes, I actually streamed. I think there was a few I streamed just on Twitch before I figured out how to dual stream. And then I dual streamed a few of them. The 3 that I actually did back to back was Gundam Rose, Gundam Maxter, and Dragon Gundam.
Okay.
Because I had bought them all from eBay.
Nice. The funny thing for me is I know absolutely nothing about Gundam. I know of Gundam, but I know nothing of what it necessarily is. Just, mechs and robots. So I've always found those models interesting though, because I'm like, oh, these seem fun to build. I don't know anything about what this character is, but this seems cool.
Oh, they are exceedingly fun. I've even built some of the there's ones that are called SD models, and they're actually easier. They're nice to build when you just want something small to build.
Okay. Nice. I might need to start looking some of this up. I might end up having to, build some models maybe.
Oh, they're fun to build. It just takes a little bit sometimes. And you got to make sure you have you want to make sure you have certain tools. set of clippers, either a knife or maybe a set of tweezers for stickers.
Okay. That's good to know. Yeah, because I know from what I remember when I was younger looking into it, it's like, okay, you need like an X-Acto knife or stuff like that where you had to kind of be like a little bit more meticulous. I think that's the word I'm looking for about what you're doing, which I'm all for that. Like I said, I loved Legos growing up and I still do love Legos, but I have always wanted to try.
That actually is something with the Gundam models. They're kind of like Legos. They snap, a good bit of them just snap together.
Oh, interesting. Oh, okay.
So you won't need glue.
That's what I thought, because I thought with those kind of models you typically need glue and things of that nature, which is like, okay, so buy more.
Warhammer, yeah. I've done one Warhammer model before, and learned a few tricks from a few people because of that.
Okay. The only models that I've ever messed with when it came to Warhammer was our own little custom little blocks, and they were literally just a block, because those models get very expensive, especially since there's so many of them.
Yeah, the one I got, it was years back, was the shop that I went to had, he was an older one called, I think it was like Graybeard or something, or Whitebeard, I think. I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
He was the mascot for Warhammer's magazine.
Okay.
And he's supposed to be in their Age of Sigmar line, but they had put him for the holidays for Christmas. They'd put him in a set of blue power armor and had like a goblin peeking out of a tiered list of presents.
Interesting.
Yeah, and they gave him a mug of ale so that he was happy and jolly for the holidays.
Nice. Oh, we actually have a viewer question.
Oh.
What would you do if you could have any form, and can you body possess people with the power of shadow?
Have any form? I don't know what I would do, since I don't normally transform. I don't know what I would do with that. As for body possession, similar to the mention of using shadows in a person's body, I've never tried it.
Mm-hmm.
I probably could do something similar to mention this, the bloodbending thing in Avatar.
But that's what I was actually thinking of.
I could probably do something similar to that, but I've never tried it.
Interesting.
Never felt the want to try it.
That's fair. See, Cosita, see that they're not evil. They're not possessing people. That's a good sign.
Because he's not angry. That's why.
Well, I mean, if you get angry enough, you would probably do stuff that would be considered evil.
I would never. I'm a hero. Everyone knows that.
I've heard heroes say that before.
Right. Alright, Cosita.
There's always a line that can be crossed.
What's your next gossip question, Cosita?
Alright. Although, it pains me to admit, to my core, but I gotta say this villain has good taste in games. I can see Digimon, I can see Oblivion, I can see Persona, I can see Fire Emblem, Three Houses.
It has been a while since I played that, yes.
I can see Minecraft. Yeah, pretty good. Good taste. Unfortunately wasted on someone so evil. But
I mean, would you call someone evil if if they actively play Doom?
No, because you're the good guy in Doom.
Exactly. And I play Doom.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I actually recently finished up Doom: The Dark Ages.
Is that the only Doom you play?
No, I've played Doom 2016, Doom Eternal, all of the DLC in Doom Eternal too.
Wait. What?
Yes.
What other boomer shooter you played?
Oh god.
Only Doom?
Oh, not so evil now, are they?
Shut up, Captain! I'm having a conversation here. Go on.
I've not heard of the category boomer shooter before.
What?
I've never heard of it. I've heard of FPS and shooters, but not boomer shooter.
Maybe you lost me again. Well, boomer shooters are the classic FPS in which everything goes in speed. Everything is frantic, just like in Doom, just like in Quake, just like in Unreal Tournament. That kind of stuff.
I've played a little bit of Quake.
You do? Which one?
The first one.
Interesting. Very interesting. Maybe you're not that evil after all.
It has been a while since I played that, though. I will say that. I need to re-download and try it again.
A man after my own heart. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, tell me, Raviel, why do you have homophobia in your eyes?
What?
Heterochromia.
Oh. You had me startled there for a second.
Call you out?
No, I'm not actually.
Okay, go
but
on.
The heterochromia, that's actually due to it's a weird thing that happened when it was a little, forget when it happened, but it's been a while now. One of the days I was messing around on a computer and got sucked into the digital world. So my vampire DNA did not mesh with what they normally pull in of normal humans. So my eyes and everything kind of got a little messed up. My eyes were supposed to be actually purple. Yeah.
So what exactly were you doing on the computer at the time that you were messing with that got you pulled into the digital world?
I was just using the internet. It had a pop-up come up that said, "Would you like to enter the digital world?" And I didn't know what it meant. So I said, sure.
Not only is evil, but also a boomer while using internet. We all know you shouldn't click on those ads.
Well, apparently Digimon like to mess with people like that.
Do you still have your powers in the digital world?
Not fully.
Not fully.
The vampiric strength, speed, those were both gone. I still had a little bit of the shadow kinesis, but it was mainly just being able to sense it. I couldn't really manipulate it.
Very interesting.
So in a way, going to the digital world made you more human, in a sense.
Yeah, and when I came back from it, everything went back to normal except my look. For some reason, I guess I'd stayed a little too long, so my body conformed.
Besides your eyes, did you gain anything new from the digital world, or did you learn any lessons from your time being in the digital world?
Well, of course, I gained a partner that stays there. And I learned that not, because at that point I was still under the impression that a lot of humans were hatred towards my kind. I learned that not all of them are.
I am.
We were so close. You did that. As soon as you brought up Doom, I never seen Cosita get up out of his seat so quickly. He got so excited about that. Who is your partner in the digital world?
That would be a Coronamon.
Very nice, very nice.
Is your partner? You're going out with a Digimon?
Not partner in that way.
Not,
no.
Yeah, not that way, Cosita.
Ah. Did they know that you used to eat blood from creatures like them?
Yes. Also, Digimon are more sentient. I wouldn't... If they had blood, I wouldn't consume blood from them.
They don't have blood?
Digital beings. Why would they?
So how did that work in the digital world then? If there's no blood there, how are you able to eat?
Apparently that was also changed to more human.
Okay.
Plus, I can also eat normal food. I don't have to just subsist off of blood.
You can, but I thought you were making blood cakes or something when you're baking your desserts.
Dessert cake. It's a dessert that's made of Oreos. There's milk, pudding.
No blood?
No, I haven't actually made a blood version.
What kind of vampire are you? You're supposed to be ruthless and getting blood everywhere. I don't get you. I don't get you. But you know what?
A lot of people say that.
Tell me your favorite Doom game.
Honestly, all three of the newer ones have been really good, but I think I still love Eternal.
No way! Okay, you got good taste. Eternal is my favorite as well from the three. But it pains me to agree with someone like you! How could you? Go on, Captain. Keep on with your boring ass questions.
I'm entertained with how excited you're getting about Doom.
Continue with your question, Captain.
Okay, which do you prefer? Do you prefer the digital world or do you prefer the real world?
Considering I have all of my powers and everything, I'd prefer the real world, but the digital world is nice to go visit every once in a while. Sometimes vacation there.
Very nice, very nice. So, you said that you multi-stream, both onto Twitch and YouTube. What are some of the challenges that you face when multi-streaming?
A few of them have been mainly the OBS trying to keep up for YouTube side. Because you're setting it up for being able to double stream nothing is... There's been some crashes because of some games. Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Yeah, that game just does not like to run.
Well...
so you were an assassin! Aha!
What? Yes, I have played Assassin's Creed, if that's what you're meaning.
So you had to be an assassin.
Yes, but if you recall, the assassins are on the side of good in those games.
Yeah, what do you gotta say about that,
Go
Casita?
on, Captain. Continue with your questions.
You know I'm an assassin too, right?
And actually, the most recent one I've been replaying Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag.
Great title. Great
Oh
one.
my
Best
God.
one. Best one. In my opinion.
It is the best one.
It is the best one. That was actually what I decided to first stream when I was streaming was Black Flags, because obviously aesthetics, and I really hope the rumors of a remake is true for that, because if they are, I'll be playing the hell out of that.
I wouldn't mind the remake, but with the rumor of them saying they want to take out the modern day stuff, I have an issue, because I've thought about it over and over with the rest of the series in general, and Black Flag was more of a start point for a lot of stuff. That's why they did the modern day stuff, to show off Desmond's past without having to say, hey, go play AC 1 through 3.
That's true. I mean, going from what that was, because obviously in the first 3, the present day was a little bit more interactive with the modern stuff. They definitely went a different route with the modern day stuff for 4.
Yeah, 4 and Rogue.
Yeah. So them taking the modern day stuff out, that's not too much of a big issue for me personally, but my concern is them saying they're gonna bring in the RPG element stuff into it, because I'm not a fan of that in the Assassin's Creed series.
I have heard that, and I'm gonna be honest, I liked Origins. I played Odyssey just for the Greek part. I did not play it for the combat or anything. I have still never beaten Valhalla, and I do not own Mirage or Shadows.
Yeah, I haven't. I haven't finished Origins, and I haven't played any of the ones after Origins. I mean, I might have played a little bit of Odyssey a little bit, but yeah, I kind of stopped after Origins just because I wasn't a fan of the RPG elements of it. It just, like, I like RPGs. I enjoy RPGs.
Oh yeah.
But I don't think it was the right choice for Assassin's Creed.
It wasn't, and that's why I'm going back through a bunch of the old ones, because I just feel better playing them.
Hold on! Why did you say that you like Doom, Raviel? Did you know that I liked him?
No.
Then why do you mention it?
He did it. You did.
Because that was actually a more recent game that I've played, and you didn't mention it, actually.
Yeah, I didn't mention it. I didn't.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
So I thought I'd bring it up.
Interesting. You're a very dangerous individual, Raviel. Alright, you can continue, Captain.
Okay. So something that and I don't know how if this is true or not, but it does seem like you do videos offline to post on YouTube. Is that
Yes.
okay? So doing that, is that something that you prefer to do, or do you prefer to stream?
Well, for a while, honestly, I was just doing the YouTube offline videos, and I've done them for a couple years now as both, and I don't mind the videos to YouTube. It's just, it does takes a bit out of you whenever you have to load up something else and sit there by yourself just recording without anybody. If you don't bring in friends or other people for the video.
Fair. Because I'm also a really big fan of Digimon and things of that nature. Which of the Digimon? This is a 2-part question.
Okay.
Which season is your favorite, and which game is your favorite?
Okay. As for the season, there's a tie there for the favorite.
Okay.
Frontier and Data Squad.
Interesting. Okay.
Seasons 4 and 5.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
As for favorite game, before last November, I would have said Digimon World Dawn. But Time Stranger has just... It knocked the king off its spot. It's so good.
I hadn't played World Dawn, I believe. That one's different, correct?
So there are two sections of Digimon games. There are the ones labeled as the story games and the world games.
Mm-hmm.
Dawn and Dusk, which were both on the DS, were labeled in English as Digimon World, but they weren't actually Digimon World games. They were Digimon story games.
Okay.
And they're actually the second game in that line of games. There's Digimon World DS, which was a Digimon story game, then Dawn and Dusk, which, yeah, they're more RPG.
Okay.
Digimon World games are more like the VPET.
Yeah, because I think if I'm trying to remember correctly, I think some of them were kind of like, it had RPG elements to it, but it was also more of not necessarily farming simulator, but what am I thinking of? Where you kind of have to like take care of them a lot more, essentially.
Yeah, that's the Digimon World ones. They're more like VPET simulators.
VPET. That's what I was thinking of. Yes.
Yeah, any of them that have, except those 3 that I mentioned that were on the DS, every other Digimon World, and I think there's one, I think it's World 2 or 3, where they started the concept for Digimon story games.
Mm-hmm.
All the rest of them have that main thing of Digimon World is more VPET, Digimon Story is more just JRPG.
Well, okay, so with Digimon, actually, I'm trying to think of like the earlier ones from like the PS1 days, because there was the very first PS1 days, which was the kind of more of the virtual pet simulator, but the second one definitely went more RPG element, because I remember getting really hooked into the second Digimon.
Weirdly enough, it is still classified as a Digimon World game, but it laid the groundwork for when they later made the Digimon story games.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, because that's what got me hooked into like the Digimon games. So the series itself, my personal favorite was season 2, but obviously I like season 1 as well. I got into it.
Season 2 is 1 and 2 are good, and they actually, with Time Stranger, they just brought back a bunch of the armor Digimon from season 2.
Yeah, I haven't gotten far into Time Stranger. I'm still working on it. I'm thinking about maybe possibly doing a new playthrough and doing that on stream down the line, but I also want to redo Cyber Story as well, because I just love this game so much.
Oh yeah, they're good. I've been redoing them for the YouTube, the off-stream videos.
And that's what I was noticing. That's why I was wanting to ask about it. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I've gotten through the first one, and I'm going through Hacker's Memory again, but I tried speeding up the videos a little bit by doing 3 a week when I found out that November was when Time Stranger was coming.
Yep.
I did not get through Hacker's Memory quick enough. So I just streamed all of Time Stranger and the first DLC so far.
Nice. Very nice.
And I have heard the second one DLC is coming soon, so I'm excited.
I still need to finish the main campaign. I still because I got the portal, so I've like played it like whenever I'm not on my computer, so I play it for maybe like an hour or 2 a day.
That's fair.
And I'm trying to fill up the field guide too, so like I'm constantly like going through it. I'm like, okay, I gotta digivolve this one, gotta digivolve that one now, because I'm like trying to make sure they have all their moves too before I digivolve them.
I didn't have all their moves, but I did complete the field guide.
Nice.
Yeah, it took a while.
I would imagine.
I will say one of the harder aspects though for Time Stranger is the card game.
I love the card game. I still don't understand the card game, but I'm nailing it every time.
I swear the code in it is messed up.
Oh, it's 100% messed up. There's been plenty of times where I ended up winning a fight just because the code was broken.
Yeah, there is. I know if I remember, there are 2 cards that you can get for your card book that essentially the game, everyone online has said, you're going to be end of the story before you get those.
Oh, wow. That's good to know.
Because it's just easier to get them a different way.
Interesting. All right. All right, Cosita. It's time for your barrage.
All right. Well, this has been a wonderful evening, but to wrap things up on my end, I'll give you a list of famous vampires in media. Because we got them identified by how ruthless they can be, just like you today. Or maybe not that much. I don't know. I have conflicted emotions towards you right now. So, let's start with Count Dracula. Do you know them?
I have heard of him, yes.
What about Lestat the Lion Court?
Don't know that one, actually.
What about Vampirella?
Yes, I've heard of her.
What about Blade from Marvel Comics?
Blade.
Oh, Blade. Yes, I've heard of Blade.
What about Alucard?
Vehemently, yes.
What about D from Hunter D?
No.
Or Vampire Hunter D? What about the Vampire Council? Vlad, Deveron, etc. from the Magic.
I've not heard of that one before. No.
What about Count Von Count?
Sounds familiar.
You know your stuff about vampires. Well, Jarit Mesa from Gundam Zeta, says Jarit.
Wait, what?
Jarit Mesa from Gundam Zeta.
So I actually don't know that much about Gundam Zeta.
I'm afraid they don't know about it, Jared. Thank you so much for the biddies.
Yes, thank you for the biddies.
All right, Raviel, do you have anything you would like to say to me in particular before we depart from this interview?
You seem like a wonderful person, and I'm not surprised that Earth has such a hero.
I'll take your compliments, I guess, you piece of sheep.
Cosita's so conflicted right now, and it's so fun to watch.
Whatever, you can continue, Captain. Go on, chop chop.
All right. Well, Ravi, thank you so much for joining us. Is there anything that you would like to promote? Any last words that you would like to share?
Nothing comes to mind, honestly.
Okay. Fair enough. I'm going to give you a quick shout out. That way, you all in the chat can be able to follow them and check them out over on Twitch. And they're also on the YouTube side of things as well. But yeah. Thank you again so much for joining us.
I like their design. It's very good.
Yeah. And I mean, being able to, you know, manage making YouTube videos and streaming is an accomplishment because it's a lot of work.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Actually committed, unlike other people, right, Captain?
Was that a dig at me?
Thank you so much for being here. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you for having me.
You take care and you have a wonderful night.
You as well.
Alrighty. Well now, Casita.
Captain.
They weren't so evil, right?
I am not making any more comments on the matter.
I'm sure. So, I have a slight issue. Because of OBS crashing on me earlier and things of that nature, I made sure to turn off my VPN because I think that might have caused the problem. But now because I did that, I can't get into Twitch. Do you have anyone you would like to raid? Because I can't see any of my things because for whatever reason, Twitch doesn't work on my end unless I use a VPN, and I don't know why that is. It's very weird.
Let me see.
I could also check my phone, but
Let's go with Pander.
Pander's online?
Okay,
we'll do that then.
We can go safe.
Perfect. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end the things for the YouTube side of things. I should have done that before that. But anyways, bye YouTube. We'll see you next time.